What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Doctor Strange issue number 11, with the story arc of General Strange now in the rearview mirror. We jump into what comes next. And what comes next is children, or at least the discussion of children, with Clea Strange now having a baby sister, a sister that is Warlord born. She worries for the fate of the child. She worries on what might happen having the parents that this child has. And so Clea Strange takes a more active role in being a sister, in trying to raise this child up to be something more than a warlord, something more than what she was raised to be. And all of this child rearing, this brings them to the discussion of having their own children. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we pick up in Coney Island. Both Clea and Stephen Strange here with the baby sister. With the conversation quickly getting underway, Doctor Strange is asking, do you want children? Because this is something that they've never really discussed. But Clea doesn't think that she wants kids. Family has always just been a curse for her. Umar, Dormammu, Tibero, all of them are nothing more than monsters. And she wonders if she is nothing more than an aberration. Why would she risk ever having a kid that could turn into her mother or maybe even her uncle? And of course, Steven says that she's not an aberration, that she is a miracle. And they have no indication that little Donna will turn out to be like any of those monsters. Not if Stephen Strange has something to say about it. Now, for Stephen Strange, he isn't necessarily opposed to children, but he has his duty as a Sorcerer Supreme, his responsibilities. He thinks it might be unfair to a child to have such an absentee father who is busy all the time with all of the duties and responsibilities. But amidst this conversation, this is when little Donna disappears, replacing herself with a stuffed monkey. Both Steven and Clea begin to panic. We see people starting to float. Little Donna's magic is already running amok. Not only this, but they have to get her back to her mother in an hour. This is what takes us inside the circus tent. We have the Circus of Crime, Stefano Stiletto, Chief Beef, and Jim Nasty. Also, what kind of name is Jim Nasty? Especially for a woman, that just sounds absolutely horrible. But this is all debuted by the newest ring mistress, the granddaughter of Ringmaster. But tonight they are planning to create an army of thieves using the hypno wheel that is on her hat. She plans to do this but also recreate the biggest hypno wheel anyone has ever seen. While they discuss all of this, this is when little Donna comes into the tent. Using her magic, she steals a bottle from one of them. Immediately, these guys jump at the little baby, but Donna takes off. As the Circus of Crime comes descending down on top of her, little Donna makes this whole place come alive. All the stuffed animals, all the toys, everything. Stefano apparently having a phobia of stuffed animals. And then everything just goes crazy. Cotton candy, popcorn in all directions. The Circus of Crime is so far out of their league, they don't even recognize it. And up in the air above everything, we have Clea and Doctor Strange. Now, little Donna, she is already changing her magical signature. It is echoing all around the carnival grounds, confusing them to where she actually is. It is almost instinctual for her powers to do so. This is where the two of them transform into the eyes of hawks, that if they cannot see with their magical senses, they will look with their physical ones. This is where we have Bats finally running up and catching up with Donna. As the Circus of Crime now descending down on Donna, they see a talking ghost dog, and they really had thought, we've seen it all at this point. A baby with this kind of magical powers, a talking ghost dog, this whole carnival coming to life and attacking us. But Bat standing guard at little Donna's side, threatening any of them to come closer and he will mess them up. Though Bats may not be that threatening, coming in from behind them is Clea and Doctor Strange. And this fight was over before it even began. Taking us shortly later back to the sanctum, we have little Donna being picked up by her mother. as their day comes to an end. They think about their eventful adventures this evening, thinking maybe this changed your mind, or did it make you really stand firm on the fact that you just don't want to have kids? And none of this has changed either of their minds. Neither of them want kids. At least, that's what they say out loud. But as we turn it over to Bats, he says that people are funny. He has seen them go to the mat for each other time and time again. There is nothing one of them wouldn't do for the other. So now he wonders why they would lie to each other about wanting to have children. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This one definitely wasn't as good as all the other stories. This one felt more like a filler than anything else. It doesn't move plots forward, it doesn't move the story forward, there's no real introduction of a new story arc. It's really just a conversation between Clea and Steven on if they want to have children. I think this is nothing more than foreshadowing what is to come. That Steven and Clea Strange will eventually have a child together. That at this point it appears that neither of them want to say it, but they both do want to chance having children. Because we can make up any reason not to have kids in our mind. It's too financially damning, too financially demanding. You have too many responsibilities. You got too many duties. You don't have this right. You don't have that right. But the truth is, most of us, we just figure it out along the way. There is never a perfect time to have children. Now, I will give it to both Steven and Clea Strange. They are both warlords. They are both Sorcerer Supremes. And so their duties do entail much more than your average everyday person. But no matter your responsibilities, no matter the duties that you have, but when you're truly ready to have children, there's nothing that stands in your way. No responsibility, no duty too great. And it appears that Steven and Clea Strange are about to reach that point. The world may soon have the child of Doctor Strange. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that is going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description, as well as the top of this video. It'll get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on with Doctor Strange. Now, if you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.